Namaste everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Muji Baba ki Jai. So we start another week of Satsang. And actually the week is like a retreat. Monday to Friday. And I feel like mostly, as I was saying on Friday, that I feel like mostly by Friday, most of you are very light and easy, very God now. But many times I noticed that in the 2 days of the weekend, again, some conceptual burden gets picked up. So let's just shake off all the conceptual baggage which we might have picked up on the weekend. And very simply and naturally notice that there is just one being here. Just one being is here. And you are aware of this. You are aware even of this being, this ocean of existence. That God is here now. You are aware of it. That there is no me here to go, ow, ow. You are aware of it. In front of you is a conveyor belt of thoughts. Where all the baggage that you ever picked up is available on this conveyor belt to pick up. But nothing, I promise you, nothing can force you to pick it up. So the thought that comes and says, but I have no option. You see, is also part of the same baggage of thoughts which comes and goes. You are forever unblemished, unattached by whatever might have been picked up in the past. Some fear might come. What will I do without my baggage? Who will I be? Where will I go? But without this baggage, you can board the Guru train. Board the Guru train and let the Guru run your life. See how it goes without this, even for a few moments. You are here now, effortlessly. This existence, this presence, has no sense of lack, has no separation, has no doership. Unless you pick up a bag from the conveyor belt. And the best news is that already, right now, this being that is here, that you call I am, your own existence, is the supreme being. It needs nothing at all. It is the light of this world. You are. And that is why the world is. Now, which bag can you not resist? All these bags are coming. Some look very pretty. I promise you, immortal life, if you just pick me up. I have the super secret sadhana of the yogis in the Himalayas. And you'll get to live for 10 million years. Huh? You want that? If you pick up this bag, you will get a siddhi. You will understand what everyone is thinking. One set of thoughts we can't deal with. So this one I definitely don't advise. You will be known as the most enlightened person in all of humanity if you pick up this project, 100 days of sadhana. Want that? Because to pick up any of this would mean that what you are already is not enough. Yeah, I'm live now. This, your phone. Don't worry, it's phone speaker. Okay, one day suppose the master of the universe came to you. The master of the universe was holding a coconut in there. And this Lord of the universe, everything belongs to this one. Everything belongs to this one. Okay? But this one comes to you holding a coconut and crying. Okay? He's crying. What happened? You ask. This one says, I am a coconut and I had a coconut wife. Yeah? This morning I woke up and she was gone. I'm just crying. What will you tell this one? You will say, what are you saying? You are the Lord of the universe. You are not just this one coconut. But she was so beautiful. She was just green. She had no blemishes. Nothing was coming out. It's perfect. You say, but you are not a coconut. You are that which is holding up the coconut and all coconuts. What are you really? This one says, no, but first tell me whether I'll get my other coconut back on. This is the thing. So are you here to give something to this pretense of being a coconut? Like I say, are you here for freedom from the cat or for the cat? If it is something personal that you want, then this really is not the place. You will only be disappointed. But if you want to discover what you really are, with no concern about what this coconut will get or lose, then what I'm saying is very simple. What I'm saying is that you are God, having thoughts of being a coconut. You are God, having thoughts of being a coconut, and you have played enough with these thoughts and this identity. And now you are done with them. And you are full and complete and free. Right now, you are the immortal being. This very moment. But because you have made it so, coconut thoughts will continue to come. Let them come and let them go. And sometimes, because it is habit, you will pick them up. And that is fine. Because now you are free of them. There is nothing to be done. Just now, you are what you are. You are what you have always been. Therefore, to say even that it is done is not true, because it was never undone in reality. Nothing has happened, and you are. That which we call suffering has been all about a me. And I've asked this question thousands of times in the last 5 years. Nobody has found this me. But what you did find is the voice of doubt. It says, but, what happens after Satsang? I become a me. This voice is just lying. God never becomes a me. God always is God. You exist on. Don't exist. Just for a minute. Just for a second, don't exist. Don't be. Yeah? This being is God. The mind has convinced you that it is something limited, it is something personal. It is not. You can check this for yourself. So God is here. Whatever is your favorite way to address this supreme power, whether it is God, whether it is self, whether it is Sadguru, invoke that in your heart and see if it is present or not. Guruji is Guruji because Guruji is here now. God is God because God is here now. I've been saying that the mind only has one trick. The mind only has one trick, which is to convince you that this holy presence is something personal, is something limited. But it is not true. This being is the one immortal being, which is beyond time and space. This being, your being, has seen the birth of time, has seen the birth of the universe, and will see the dissolution of time and the dissolution of this universe. This is your being. But you are beyond even that. You are that which is even aware of the movement of this, your own aspect, this, like this arm. This is the dynamic aspect, the phenomenal. The sense I am arises and the play of all of this starts. But you are that in which this appears and dissolves. This primal witnessing, this pure knowingness, is just here. So first this one, this non-phenomenal self, takes on the garb of existence, I am, and then puts on the mask that I am something. I am man or woman. I am young or old. I am free or bound. But none of this has ever really applied to you. You are beyond time and space. No distinction is real for you. Not even the distinction of non-phenomenal and phenomenal is important for you. Forget about all these phenomenal distinctions, but even this primary seeming distinction. That is why in the beautiful bhajan it says, Tuja saguna mano ki nirguna re, saguna nirguna eku govindu re. Whether I consider you as this being with attributes or that which is without or any attribute, attributeless or full of attributes, there is only one being, oneself. Here, all the terminology that you have learned, even in Satsang, can safely be kept aside. There is no use for it. All appearances come and they go. The primal witness is not making any distinctions. This is game over. No interpretation, no judgment, no distinctions. You are God now. Everything that appears to you is you. And that to which it is appearing is you. There are no two. Advaita, non-duality. Everything that is appearing is you. And that to whom it is appearing is you. There is just one. To make a distinction is the doorway to misery. And that is also your choice. Nothing will happen to you. The play of misery, we can call it. All has been explained. All is now understood. Where did you come to? You came to your notionless existence. Now the mind has just one final trick up its sleeve. But I know that you are beyond it. The trick is, now that I see that I am that boundless ocean which Ashtavakra was speaking about, that with no limitations, no boundary, that in which the arcs of the universe, they come and go. What does that mean for this coconut body? This is the trump card from the mind. But if you let this also come and go, if you have no concern for self-image, if you have no concern about what the world thinks of you, then all of this will also be meaningless. Give this body complete freedom to experience all the sensations which might naturally appear. You don't have to control anything. And then give your bigger body, which is this entire universe, also its complete freedom to allow whatever has to be experienced to come out. Okay, let me ask you. You're having this beautiful insight. Yes? You're having, all of you, you're having this beautiful insight. God is here. But there was something wrong with there's a glitch in this matrix of the appearance. See? And the one next to you gets a halo. And there's like everybody saying, there's a radiance about you. You must have seen the truth. But actually it belonged to you. You see? But all these phenomenal effects, they went to the one sitting next to you. Everybody's feeling like they became enlightened. You be okay with that? And this body is still like. Yeah. This is what I mean. That don't try to fill this, what you're experiencing as the ocean, into this coconut. If it means nothing at all for the appearance of this body, and yet in your heart you are clear that you have had this insight about what you are, would that be enough for you or not? No? Yes, sir. You are in this for the truth. For truth's sake. If all the byproducts of your pure insight were to be made visible somewhere else, with no benefits for you, or let's say with no benefits for this body which you consider to be you, then let it be so. Because every body is your body. All just appearances in the one consciousness, the one being. You might feel like you have been writing the biography of this baby that was born 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. And it might have felt like in the writing of this biography, there has been some control over the life of this one. Now, as you are letting go, you're finding that the pen has been moving on its own. And even if the story of this one has to stop now, it makes no difference to yourself. Some of you know that there's been this project called The Book. We haven't really named it yet, but the feeling was to take these atomic pointers from all over the world, from across cultures, which point to the same thing that we are pointing to, and to put them together as a sort of a compendium. I don't know whether it will actually be a book or a website or what it will turn out to be. But somebody found these beautiful verses for me for the book. This is a poem called, the first verse of this poem called The Kingdom of God. O world invisible, we view thee. O world intangible, we touch thee. O world unknowable, we know thee. Inapprehensible, we clutch thee. So I've been linking back to the clues. Some of you know what the clues are. So this one has the clues 1, 9, and 10. Don't worry about it. Then there's another poem by Gerard Manley Hopkins. It says, Thee, God, I come from. To thee, go. All day long, I like fountain flow. From thy hand out, swayed about, mote-like in thy mighty glow. Then Saint Kabir said, like the oil is inside the seed, just as the fire is inside the flint stone, God is inside you. If you have the power to wake up, then wake up. And knowing Kabir, he would have said, if you have the power to wake up, then wake up. Otherwise, go in your ditch. And Kabir also said, Guru is the washman, man is the cloth. Guru is the washman, man is the cloth. God the soap, wash the mind clean, thoroughly. Out comes the glow of truth. Guru is the washman, man is the cloth. God the soap, wash the mind thoroughly clean. Out comes the glow of truth. He also said, like the pupil is in the eyes, your God lives inside you. The ignorant don't know this. They search for him on the outside. When I was then God was not. Now God is, and I am not. All the darkness dissolved when I saw the light within. So the first part is God now or me now. When I was, then God was not. When God is, then I am not. And God now, oh me now. All the darkness dissolved and I saw the light within. Which light is this? The light of your own existence, of your own presence. And I say, can you stop being this presence, which is the uncontaminated presence? And there's some Sufi mystics also. By day I praised you, but never knew it. By night I slept with you, without realizing, fancying myself to be myself. But no, I was you and never knew it. By day I praised you, but never knew it. By night, slept with you without realizing, fancying myself to be myself. But no, I was you and never knew it. This is by Fakhruddin Iraqi. It's very beautiful, this one. You can take a minute on it. By day I praised you, but never knew it. So even we might have this sense of verbally praising God. But the one that is praising, what is that one? Who is that one that is praising? What are you made up of? Is it not the same God? By night, slept with you without realizing. Yeah? So beautiful, isn't it? Because even in the sleep state, that everything is gone. You are, yourself is that primal witness of even the sleep state. I've always been you. Fancying myself to be myself. This fancying means what? The pretense of individuality. Fancying myself to be myself. But no, I was you and never knew it. But no, I was you and never knew it. That is the value of self-knowledge, of self-recognition. To see, I say that the mind's only trick is to convince you that you are something personal, but you are God. That's what the poet is saying. Fancying myself to be myself. But no, I was you and never knew it. God is here. God is now. Without any judgment, interpretation, concept, without anything phenomenal having to change. You just are. No concepts of destination or finding something. Nothing to get or lose. Nothing to do or not do. Nothing to hold on to or let go of. None of these really ever apply to you. No position you can take. No right or wrong. No up or down. No spiritual or worldly. Beyond the play of these gunas of sattva, rajas and tamas. Beyond all qualities of this world. Thank you all so much for being in Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Moji Baba ki Jai.
Sadhguru Shri Ananta-Ji ki Jai.
Oh dear. So Anil sent some murtis for the mandir. Here they are. Shiva and family. Ma Kali. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Let's keep them in the mandir as well. See you tomorrow.